Now, in a world that made sense, you would think that when Donald Trump is on his second indictment, and, when he's eventually on his third and his fourth, and he's facing a, maximum 450-year jail sentence or whatever, at some point that these people on the far right, who are big cheerleaders for Donald Trump, will go, you know what? I'm going to stop shackling myself to the Titanic. I'm going to stop doing that. Because you know what? For all the many ways Trump goes up in the primary every time something like this happens, he also goes down in the general. And you'll have sleepy Joe Biden with half of his brain deep in dementia. He'll be able to beat you by calling you Bob on the campaign trail and talking about waffle irons. Normie Americans do not like this stuff. But no, you got people like Mark Levin who ramp it up whenever Trump is under fire, even if it's legitimate fire. And so now we get this glorious clip of this nasally, weaselly little prick going off as a result of a perfectly legitimate investigation that has uncovered tremendous evidence of malfeasance and crimes.
Endless meetings with with Hunter Biden's business partners. Bob Kulinski, who ties Joe Biden to the crimes. Mr. Big, Mr. 10%. And what does Biden say? Well, then where's the money? He's asking us, come and catch me if you can. The idea that this man isn't under a criminal investigation and that they criminalized a damn document case to go after Donald Trump is sickening. And I would say this to our fellow Americans. Don't be bamboozled by these cable channels and these fools who come on and tell you, well, he's not above the law. Are you kidding me? Democrat Attorney General in New York, Democrat prosecutor in Manhattan, Democrat prosecutor in Atlanta, Democrat Attorney General in Washington, D.C. What do you mean he's not above the law? There is no law. What's going on here is a disgusting disgrace.
First of all, calm down. Bring it down. I need you to bring it down massively because you have one of the most annoying voices in media, okay? Bring it down. Bring it down. Second of all, these guys cannot get their argument straight. Which is it? Is it Joe Biden is a criminal too, go after him? Or is it Donald Trump is innocent? Because if you're going to say go after Biden for his various crimes, his malfeasance, etc., well, I'm open to that conversation. Show me the evidence. Let's hear it out in court. Let's have a deep investigation. And if you say, hey, look, we found irrefutable proof of corruption vis-a-vis Hunter Biden in Ukraine or this or that, hey, man, I'm not going to shed a tear for a corrupt corporate Democrat. But what you'll notice is they try to make both those points at the same time. Trump did nothing wrong, but also Joe Biden is the biggest criminal in the world ever. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so, bro. And this argument of like, it's a Democrat prosecutor, it's a Democrat this, it's a Democrat that. And look at the evidence in the case, the specifics in the case. But you'll notice something. He never does that. Why? Because the evidence is damning. Even the best possible interpretation of said evidence is damning against Donald. They have homeboy on audio tape saying, I'm the crimes man. I love committing crimes. Wouldn't you like to commit some crimes with me? And he's like, I didn't do anything wrong. Look at these boxes, bro. Even under the most innocent explanation, you got classified top secret documents laying all over Mar-a-Lago. All over, by the way, copy machine right here. Gee, I wonder why. You got this going on in a ballroom all over Mar-a-Lago. And what's the nature of these boxes? Look at this. The classified documents Trump stored in his boxes include information regarding defense and weapons capabilities of both the United States and foreign countries, United States nuclear programs, potential vulnerabilities of the United States and its allies to military attack, and plans for possible retaliation in response to a foreign attack. So this is not, hey, these documents shouldn't be classified or top secret. It's over-classification, which there is a lot of. This is not that. This is nuclear secrets of the United States, willy-nilly left out in a ballroom in Mar-a-Lago at a country club, which is a hotbed of foreign spies. And you're out there simping for this man. Control yourself, you freak. God damn it.
Democrat Attorney General in Washington, D.C. What do you mean he's not above the law? There is no law. What's going on here is a disgusting disgrace. It is war on Trump. It is war on the Republican Party, and it is a war on the Republic. The radical left is doing what the radical left does while they cover up for Biden the way they covered up for Hillary. If Donald Trump is to be charged like this, Hillary Clinton should have been charged with 10,000 counts of obstruction.
Your terms are acceptable. Go back and watch the videos. When James Comey came out and announced the findings of the investigation into Hillary Clinton, he listed a number of crimes. And at the end of it, he said, I don't think she should be, we're going to go ahead and not charge her. But you listed a bunch of crimes. Again, don't take my word for it. Well, actually, you can take my word for it, but go back and watch the video where I break down the specific evidence of it. And my finding was, you can't say she committed all these crimes and say, we're not going to charge her. And that's what they did. So your terms are acceptable. You want to go after Hillary and go after Trump? I'm your man. I'm your man. But again, that's not what they want to do. They want to go after Hillary and they want to let Trump go. That's what they want to do. So they're accusing the system of being two-tiered and biased against Republicans when he's arguing for a system biased in favor of Republicans and biased against Democrats. That's what he's doing. And by the way, if you want to bring up, hey, there's no law, I agree. If Trump gets away with this, there's no law. There's no law because Dick Cheney is not rotting behind bars. There's no law because George W. Bush is not rotting behind bars when he's a war criminal. Illegal and offensive invasion against a country that didn't attack us. Ordered torture. Illegal, unconstitutional torture. He's not behind bars. So to the extent there's no law, that's a true point, but not in the way he thinks. Not in the way he thinks. There's no law because all these elites get away with their crimes. Now we have a random instance where an elite might actually go down for his crimes. He's like, not like that. Not like that. Me. I'm Mark Levin. Even though that's my Ted Cruz impression as well.
Because that's how many emails she destroyed. And 5 counts of destroying cell phones. Because that's how many cell phones they destroyed. I'm done, and I'm sick of it.
He thinks he's like this crusader, this principled crusader for justice and truth. No, dude, you're just a partisan hack. And the difference between me and you is I'm willing to come out here and say, investigate Joe Biden. Investigate Hunter Biden. Investigate Hillary Clinton, and there's already enough evidence there for Hillary Clinton to have been prosecuted. Agree on that. But again, his point is not, hey man, investigate her, lock her up. If you're going to go after them, go after both of them. That's not his point. His point is let my guy go and go after the other ones. And he has the nerve to use this smug, condescending, derisive tone. Please. Mark Levin is a dumb person's idea of a smart person. And just because you're yelling doesn't mean you're right. In fact, you're trying to cover up the pathetic, giant, gaping holes in your argument by using a hard tone. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.